Reggie, get off the cutting board. Now we gotta clean this thing. Today I've got a simple recipe for some easy sausage rolls. Italian sausage rolled in puff pastry, baked and served with a spicy brown mustard. Simple recipe, stick around, I'll show you how. If you want great kitchen content 3 times a week, hit that subscribe button now and click that bell notification so you never miss a video. Alright, let's make sausage rolls. I've got a clean cutting board. Makes me wonder how often he gets up here when I'm not around. This is a simple recipe. Anyone can do it at home. We've got some puff pastry sheets. We're gonna roll in some Italian sausage, add a little Swiss cheese, bake it in the oven, and it'll be good to go. Let's get started. All right, we have our board floured here, and this is our puff pastry sheet. These are just simple ones you can get at the grocery store. I think Pepperidge Farms is a pretty common brand that you can buy. So I've thawed these. This is just some Italian sausage that I shaped into a log. I'm just gonna roll this over. So right about here's where I'm gonna make a cut. I'm going to put a little egg wash right here where we're going to make the seal. And I'm going to close these ends. Alright, so here's my rolls. Pretty simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to freeze these for about 45 minutes or so, get them nice and hard so they can be cut very easily. So I have these pieces of puff pastry left over. I don't want them to go to waste, so I'm going to make some little churro sticks that we're going to throw in there as well. I'm just going to cut these into strips. I'm going to brush these with a little butter. Sprinkle a little cinnamon sugar. I'm going to bake these at about 325 and I'm going to check them at about 12 minutes. Alright, here's our somewhat frozen logs. They're ready to cut, so I'm going to egg wash them. Cut right in half. I'm going to sprinkle a little sesame seeds. I'm going to put these in about a 300-degree oven for about 40 minutes. Then I'm going to take them out and I'll melt the cheese on top. Alright, these guys are getting pretty close. I've taken them out of the oven. I'm going to put the cheese on now and move them up to the top rack. Alright, let's check it out. You know, this is about as easy as it gets. Puff pastry, sausage, an oven, you're good to go. So I ended up bringing the temperature up to about 350 and I cooked them for about 45 minutes. After I put the cheese on, I moved them up to the top rack and broiled them briefly just to get that cheese browned and melted. Here we go. Cheers! Wow, that's excellent. That puff pastry is nice and flaky. That sausage is really nice and bold. It's got a little bit of a spice. That brown Swiss cheese has a nice little texture on top. The mustard makes it perfect. Now let's try these churros. Nice easy way to utilize the leftover scraps so they don't go to waste. Churros. Amazing. And that's how that one goes.